Annyeonghaseyo.
I'm Demarche.
I'm Ariel.
And we're
Soju for Two.
Okay, so this is going to be our weekly recap of some of the main dramas that we're watching at the moment. And first off, we're going to talk about Love Reign. Okay, so we talked about last week how we started at the very end of episode 4. We got into the beginning of the modern day versions, the incarnations of the main characters. And we're officially in modern day, and so we figured out that they're supposed to be the children of the main lead, so we're not a reincarnation. And Jungin Suk's character is a photographer, so obviously showing again the artistic, kind of incarnation. And they're in Japan instead of in Korea.
For the beginning. And it's interesting too. And then Yuna's character is sort of like a nurturer. She's a gardener, so which is similar to her mom being a nurse. It's very, very similar. But it's really interesting the way this has sort of unfolded. And I think that some people are saying they thought the show was maybe slow or. I really like it.
Yeah, I think a lot's going on for only a couple of episodes, more than other dramas.
Yeah. And I would say that, Jungin Suk, this may be my favorite role he's ever been in, but I feel like it's the most mature and, definitely he's come a long way because we've always loved him, but I think it's a really great role for him.
And, in the beginning, in the 70s character, he's, kind of reserved and quiet, whereas, his modern incarnation is, very loud and says that any girl will fall in love with him, and it's sort of you're really seeing different versions of, his acting, and it's a really good job.
And I like the way they went from, the 70s where the dad was kind of, not really into girls, and kind of, this is the first girl, where this kid's, clearly, hooking up with random people.
They bring girls back to his hotel room and stuff, so obviously a very different situation.
Definitely, but we have, a love square happening here. So we have, I can't remember his name, but he was in Bachelor Vegetable Store, and he's sort of her sunbae from school who clearly loves her.
And then the other kid who, from the 70s version, we meet him at the very end of 6, and he sort of randomly tries to hug her, and then they fall on each other. I don't know, it's just going to add to the complication.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of levels to this love story.
We're extremely excited.
Yes, definitely.
So I think this is very interested in where this is going to go. I feel like it's going to fly by. There's a lot happening. And I think because of the shift in time in the beginning, it kept it from being slow for me. So I really like
what's interesting, too, is they're also following up with the parents' story. Probably it's not what we're going to focus on, but it actually seems really interesting. Yeah. And, I mean, I'll probably not focus on that as much. Yeah. But it is actually really good character development so far. So we'll definitely say we like that one.
Okay, Rooftop Prince, a little sad this week because they didn't air episode 8. I guess there's general elections going on in South Korea. Unfortunately, real world stuff gets in the way of dramas, right? And so they only aired 7. And I feel like 7 was a little underwhelming for me. Sometimes you need the 2 episode groupings to really round out a week.
Because usually the first one is sort of a build-up, and then the second is really when everything happens.
So the main stuff happening here is really that the main female lead is figuring out that her mother, or trying to figure out who her mother is. She doesn't really know, and you realize that she's really close. But again, the evil stepsister is kind of getting in the way.
I hate her.
She's vicious and crazy. And she's also you can see she's starting to sort of hedge her bets here. And she's going for the boy who she thinks might be the most beneficial to her.
Yeah.
So she's kind of giving Park Gi-chun's character, giving him the time of day, I guess. And she's really being manipulative, and we just absolutely hate her. She's doing a great job.
She's a great actress because we really hate her.
She just seems so vicious and so unlikable in this role. So
definitely. Okay, and so what else is going on in Fashion King?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Last week we said this was our least favorite one of the week, and I feel like it's very different now because we had a lot of action happening between 7 and 8.
Literally action.
Yeah. So we have, was it Jae-hook? Mm-hmm. So that character, he is sort of expressing his feelings for the main female lead, and in episode 7, and then this gets really complicated by the whole duplicating the line and sort of selling the knockoffs. So, and he's potentially going to sue her, and then he kind of backs away from that, but you don't know what's going on, and I feel like you're getting a lot of really the complicated relationships in 7 and 8, so it definitely got a lot more interesting.
And I mean, there's a kiss in 7, that's huge, and we don't usually have kisses this early, and with non-main characters. I thought this was the love triangle, but I thought it would have been the different way around with the first kiss.
Yeah,
so.
It's really interesting. I mean, I think that I had to take back what I said last week, where it's my like least favorite. I feel like this week Rooftop
really
Prince
good.
was kind of like a little bit lower for me, and Fashion King got knocked up. So
you never know where it's gonna end up.
You never know.
Okay, so King to Hearts.
Yeah.
So King to Hearts was a crazy.
I was
couple of
crying on
episodes.
7, and the main character dies, which is obviously really upsetting. Yeah. And you have a lot more of the two female and the male lead really getting to connect. And I think that what we're going to see next week, especially from the preview, is they're talking about sort of that evil, magician character really is going to try and break them up and cause a lot of doubt to be cast.
I just don't want there to be any trouble for them. I want it to work out. And
I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth.
There's going to be trouble. So, literally. But this was crazy week.
Yeah.
We had, very ambiguous, something going on with them. Maybe they slept together. Maybe they didn't. It was weird.
It wasn't clear.
So there's some. It's moving really fast, but also they're still not lovey-dovey. It's sort of a weird dynamic with this one, and it's not necessarily following.
But I was really upset
the
in
rules.
7.
Seven was really sad.
And the princess, everyone in the family except for the prince has something happen pretty much, and or Prince King, I guess. And so it's really, dramatic, I think, and honestly some hard parts to watch. Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably the most dramatic one we watched this week.
Definitely. And I mean, something we knew we were going to love from the beginning. So I think it's definitely not the lightest of dramas. It's very complex. So we really enjoyed that. We want to do a side note about We Got Married.
Okay.
So apparently it got canceled. And we're really, really upset about this. I guess they're going to air a few more episodes of the current season, and then it's canceled, and they're going to put music and lyrics in its place, which we haven't seen yet, and I guess we'll start watching it.
Kind of sad because we like that premise of it. I mean, it's we know it's a scripted idea of real pop stars and of them dating on air, and we know that. But it was sort of fun to watch.
We really liked it.
Yeah, it was good. You got to see pop stars in different environments and things. So
and now that we've gotten into K-pop a lot more, I think we were really excited about seeing different K-pop.
Yeah, it was a way for us to get to know more K-pop. So.
And then now it's gone. So we're really sad about that. And if it's if anyone knows if it's not canceled, please tell us. It'd make me really happy.
Because we were really upset when we read that.
So. Yes. Okay, so that's it for this week, and we will keep you updated. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.